Hey, I'm just been up, gone to the gym. Um, yeah, feeling really good. So, what's helping me is this book, and it's really good. It looks like I don't know. Just walked into the shop and it just screamed at me, if you know what I mean. But it was printed last year, so 2023. So it's a fairly new book, and finding your main character, new mindset, who dis? The three most important steps when it comes to channeling main character energy are your mindset, thinking positively, prioritising yourself and being forward thinking. You are the protagonist who is taking care of your life and only doing the things that make you happy. You may be embroiled in a toxic relationship you want out of, or looking for new hobbies to do in your spare time, or maybe you're simply learning to love being in your own company, which I like. It can be hard to feel comfortable in ourselves when we're surrounded by examples of how we should look and feel. MCE, I look like this because I train for it and it's the way I want to look. It can be hard to feel comfortable in ourselves when we're surrounded by examples of how we should look and feel. MCE, which main character energy, is about making choices that work for you and doing things that make you happy and that you nurture your self-worth. Main character energy brings out your best character qualities so others can see them too. So I'm trying this to fix all my flaws. Look. And then you get like inspirational quotes. They're really cool. Don't listen to people who say it's a bad thing to want to be the centre of attention. MCE is about being the centre of attention. And who isn't worthy of that? Your life is your book and you can write it however you like. Do you think Ellie Woods, another sign, Woods, let people's perceptions of her stop her applying to Harvard? No, she worked hard and got in despite people thinking she was an airhead. Prioritising yourself isn't always easy. There'll be times when you doubt yourself, and that's okay. That's where I'm at. Working on yourself is a journey, and there'll be some moments when you'll want to stop off and get off the self-development train. But the work you put in yourself will be worth it, and the person you will become will thank you for it. So, who do you want to be? Well, I just want to be remembered as kind, somebody who kept my word, and even when I had my worst addiction, I never stole off anybody personally, not ever. I don't know why. I was kind of like a junkie with morals, but what I do is emotionally blackmail my family and then say I need it for this. I'm going to be really ill, so it's kind of stealing emotionally, but I'd never take it without asking. And it says MCE is all about bringing out your best qualities and accepting the ones you're not quite so keen on. We all have an image of who we'd like to be, and chances are you're already that person, you just don't know it yet. I'm actually quite happy with who I am. When I look back at the things I've done, they're just silly, they're not evil, they're not this, they're not that. If I see somebody in need, I've proved it a lot of times before. I've saved several people's lives. Just a third, an instinct kicks in. In essence, it's about creating a balance between accepting your flaws, because we all have them, we wouldn't be human if we didn't, in brackety things, and embracing all the things you love about yourself more than ever. Why not write down all the things you like about yourself? Well, I like my body, but it's because I train really hard and been doing it for 30 years. I like that I'm always kind. I like that I'm a pacifist, but if I have to defend somebody, then I can be very, very tough. Apart from the addiction part, I've actually got quite a nice actual, what do you call it, reputation. I've got a reputation for being a bit of a pain in the bottom, but the lovable rogue one. Right. But I'm not so rogue now, I'm too old. So, if you were going to write down what was good about you, what would you write? Mine would be mostly body and the way I treat people. Think about the steps you could take on these likes into loves. Perhaps you'd like to take your organisational skills out of the wardrobe. What steps will make you love this about yourself? Focusing on turning likes into loves is a simple way to set your goals without being hard on yourself. You're brilliant just the way you are, but it's okay to want to keep growing. And it says, main character energy isn't against something that's hard to read backwards, bullying yourself into being a better person. It's about loving yourself into one. So that was the really hard thing, you know, the loving myself part. Oh my God, there's somebody else called Lizzo. My sister's name, her nickname, is so similar. I'm asking God for signs and he's given them to me. Oh yeah, I'll do a vape, what do you call it, review, if anybody ever wants me to. And it says, then there are these people who have got that something you can't quite put your finger on. Take Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, you could sharpen pencils on his cheekbones, and one smile from him could have you swooning, but he's the kind of person you'd know walked into a room, even if you're standing with your back to him. If you could bottle what you got, we'd all order crates of the stuff. Well, I kind of feel like I'm like that anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not famous, and I'm average on looks, I'd say. Or just above average, maybe. Yeah, so I have to go look after my dogs for a bit. Sorry, I've been up since 3. Right, uniqueness is a gift and we are all different in a wonderful ways. You do not need to change who you are because you're not good enough. You are more than good enough. It's about making subtle changes to make you feel like dynamite. So every day I'm going to read a part of it. It doesn't have page numbers. That really annoys me. But anyway, I hope that everybody gets everything they want out of their day. And yeah, peace out.